Alright, today I got the brand new chainsaw weapon, and I'm going to be taking it to the Reaper raid to showcase its true power. Before we start this video, I want to give a shout out to Jeff. Jeff, if you are watching this, thank you for tuning in and thanks for subscribing. And if you would like a random shout out, don't forget to subscribe as I give a random shout out to any of my random subscribers. Now before we get into the build, I've got to roll a trait on the chainsaw weapon right here. Alright, perfect. We finally got Focus 3. Now here's the build I'm running. The brand new P-Fresh and Spitfire Pet are great combos together. And the best cosmetics are still the Pumpkin Head and the Reaper Scarf. I've got the AP and the HP passive for the healthy power synergy. And I've got the double damage perk right here. And in terms of upgrades for the chainsaw right here, I've got 4 cooldown and 3 damage. A great budget build for somebody who's low on coins. And I've also got the chainsaw 100 mastery. So let's just get right into the fight. Alright, I just loaded in right here. And of course, I've got the chainsaw 100 mastery right here, so I have access to this V move, and I don't really know what it says. The text is so small, I don't know the name of this move. But let's do a damage test on every attack here. So for the Z move, let's see how much damage it does. It's doing about 1300 damage, which is really great for a legendary weapon. Full Storm Rever, let's see how much this does. Dang, if he just stands there and takes it, that did about 2k damage right there. I did get some crits though. And for Blood Ignition, only doing about 300 damage. And for the V move, let's twirl around. We get to spin around and dance, doing about 2000 damage as well. That's perfect. I'm gonna get my double damage meter perk, and we'll do a damage showcase with the double damage perk. Alright, I got the double damage perk right here. Let's see how much the Z move does. Well dang, if we're hitting crits, it's doing about 4k damage. That's really powerful. The X move doing about 35, almost 4k damage as well. Blood Ignition only doing about 400 damage right there. And we're waiting for a V move cooldown. He freaking teleported. I will speed it up, and then I will showcase the V move with double damage when it's available. Alright, we got the double damage ready. He just TP'd, so hopefully he doesn't TP after I damage test the V move. Let's see. This new effect is cool, but it's hard to see when you want a damage test, but that does about 3k damage. Now let's test the move. Let's see what it does. Pretty interesting. Okay, we get a little bit of damage over time. He did teleport away, but we get small little damage over time. It's not bad. It's not the worst ultimate move right there. So let's speed up the fight and see how long it takes. Alright, we finally took him down. That took 10 minutes and 58 seconds. That was actually pretty great time for a weapon like this. Alright, my final thoughts for the brand new chainsaw. This weapon is definitely powerful and it's stronger than most mythics in the game right here. I recently did a video where I soloed the Sword Jackie raid boss using only the scissors, and that took about 13 minutes to do so. And the chainsaw is a legendary weapon, so for a weapon to do so well against a weapon that's even rarer than it is pretty great. This weapon's biggest drawback is you won't see that damage unless you have all these cosmetics I'm using right here. Since this weapon has a ton of multi-hits, it's scaling really high with all my cosmetics and all these new pets that the game introduced. But to be honest with you, even though this weapon did really well against the raid, it was super boring to use. The first, second, and the V move are all basically the same move where you just stand there and let your chainsaw rev them. And yeah, it is a chainsaw weapon and I did expect one move to be like that, but for 3 out of 4 moves to be like that is pretty disappointing. And the only move that doesn't make you stand and rev your engine is really weak and it only does 600 damage compared to all your other moves that do at least 1000 damage. The model design of the weapon effect is extremely sick, but I do think the sound design is subpar and the weapon design in general. I mean, 3 of its moves are exactly the same. It is powerful, don't get me wrong, but I didn't really have fun just standing there and watching the damage happen. I really enjoy just using skills and combos together. But that's going to be it for the Chainsaw Showcase. Let me know if there's anything else in this new update that you would like for me to cover. And thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.